Welcome everyone to the Everything Show. I am your host, Matrix Lord 212, and I'm with Connor Farley. What's up, Connor?
Hello.
What's up, Philip?
Good morning.
Okay, so I have to excuse my appearance because I've been working like all day. So like I just got home a little while ago, like I told Connor, and I was like almost ready to like go to sleep. But I know there's a lot of news to cover. Now, keep in mind that I see most of it and I'm ecstatic about it, but I'm just too tired to invoke that emotion. Okay.
Yeah.
When we had to announce that Peter Capaldi was the doctor, I was up for almost 2 days straight and I was working whatever and I was completely like done. Of course, I'm not up that much now, but I just had to do so much. I'm just like a zombie right now. So again, please understand. Because Billy's like, why'd you doing stuff? Why Matrix Lord is the greatest thing in existence? And I'm like, yeah. And he's like, Birth the Vision and Scarlet Witch. And I'm like, yeah. So, little tired. So, that's why she had to hook me up with some coffee, pump some stuff in me, because I was just ready to like sleep. But okay, so Connor, I saw the video. The Simpsons arrived in Disney Plus.
Yeah, there's been a lot of Disney Plus stuff. The Mandalorian looks good.
Now, those clips from it?
No, we just saw the logo thing. Didn't we?
The logo, yeah.
Yeah, I like that logo. It looks really nice. Really
All right,
nice.
so we have the Mandalorian. We have the Rogue One prequel. What's it called?
Captain Andor at the moment.
Okay. And the guy from Firefly is doing the voice of the robot.
Yeah, as he did in Rogue One.
Right. And we have. Was there a third one announced or no? There wasn't Obi-Wan announced.
No,
right?
because you got to remember it's also a celebration this weekend.
Tomorrow, yeah.
Yeah. So
what time is this trailer hitting?
For you, it's what is it? 2 o'clock for you?
I think it's 11.
Oh yeah, 11. You're right.
11 in the morning.
Yeah.
For you, yeah.
In my morning.
Your morning.
Yeah.
Wow. So wow. Okay. Damn. So the main thing they're gonna show the teaser trailer. Now you sent me the thing of the title.
Yeah.
You believe that's the title?
I believe it's the title. Yeah, but it's
Will of the Force. Okay.
Yeah, Will of the Force.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. When Connor first told me that, I was laughing because I'm like, this title sucks. I mean, holy shit, it's horrendous. Honestly. I did not like that title at all.
Okay then. Well, what would you expected as a title?
Okay, you know what? Here's the thing. Like, you go from like Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi. Okay, Phantom Menace, a beautiful title. Love the title, Phantom Menace, right? Attack of the Clones, the boring as F title. Attack of the Clones.
Right.
Boring as F. Revenge of the Sith, I could see. Okay, Revenge it, whatever. But Force Awakens, yes, they grew on me because I was like, "What? Last Jedi? That's a powerful statement." Will of the Force is just stupid. Because aren't you doing the Will of the Force throughout every single movie there is? Probably. So like that's a repetitive thing. That's like calling it Skywalkers.
Yeah, but and one thing that I noticed after I saw the title was that it's a quote from Episode 1.
Yeah. I know, but
that Qui-Gon made. So if it links the two together, then yeah, I guess.
I don't know. I just, you know what it is? Maybe it has to grow on me. Attack of the Clones never grew on me ever. I mean, boy, are you filing your nails, bro?
Oh, sorry,
Jesus!
I didn't think it was that loud.
Wow, it's like grating friggin' cheese on an English muffin pizza.
I'll do it
Holy shit, that woke me up more than the coffee did.
later. Sorry, I was taking my
Jesus, how
insulin,
long
but
are those nails? It's like fucking like an elephant.
I'm taking my
Jesus! Is that your feet?
Right.
Are you doing your feet?
No, it's my insulin. I've got to make.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I'll do it.
Sorry.
I'll do it later. I'll do it later.
That's all right.
Fine.
That's all right. We got sound effects now. And that's not the new sound effect for the Cybermen from Chibnall. No. All right. I'm sorry, dude. I'm giddy. I'm tired.
So,
Let's move on.
so are we seeing? So you're saying it might be a teaser and not an actual trailer?
It will be.
It is a teaser trailer.
You always get a teaser before a real trailer.
You don't count. Yeah, it's a teaser trailer.
All right.
It's supposed to like shock you or woo you or some shit. You know?
I know
like you'll see Knights of Ren. You'll see like Knights of the Ren in the back. And they're like, oh shit! Who knows, guys?
The only thing I want from Celebration is an announcement of the David Benioff and Dan Weiss
collaboration
trilogy.
Okay.
What?
The
Game of Thrones.
Yeah, the Game of Thrones. That's all I want.
They're not going to announce that.
Well, they should.
Here's the thing. All right. Everything, I mean, I could be wrong, right?
Mm-hmm.
But everything is orchestrated. So the main focus is to woo everybody with the Star Wars teaser and trailer. If you start bombarding them with all kinds of stuff, besides the stuff we have, with that, they should be doing that next Celebration. The Game of Thrones thing. Because they don't even have anything done yet. There's not even, like, probably a piece of paper written on there. You know what I'm saying?
There's a point
to
that, yes.
So you don't, as much as you want to promote your brand and your product, I think they're promoting Star Wars enough with the Mandalorian, Rogue One thing, maybe an announcement of Ben Kenobi streaming service. We don't know, like the series. That would be there's 3 series of Star Wars, right? Then you got the main thing is Episode 9. I would really not announce Rian Johnson's trilogy or the Game of Thrones guys trilogy at all. Because it's too much to take in.
But would it not be perfect marketing to announce the Game of Thrones guys trilogy on the day that Game of Thrones comes back?
No.
Because that's when it would be.
No, because there is nothing to show. They're promoting Game of Thrones, but you could always promote them the year after when everybody's seen the whole season of Game of Thrones. And it's like, wow, those guys did that. You know what I'm saying? Like, Game of Thrones didn't start yet, so it would not be wise to do that because probably people wouldn't like that. Certain people, you know, let them get through their season of Game of Thrones. Next year, you promote them. I mean, maybe we'll get like a snippet thing or tease or some weird, whatever they're going to do with like bounty hunters or some shit or whatever. I don't know. But I honestly think that, yeah, while they're probably thinking up ideas, there's nothing concrete yet.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got to think of
it's Sandra Bullock.
Yeah, but here's the thing, though. It isn't a matter. Yes, it's a matter of constructing an idea and accepting an idea and implementing an idea. But the other matter is placement. You're not going to release a Star Wars thing like that when you got like Indiana Jones or like any other of the same company's properties, like big thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know that Star Wars is December, right? But there's no way that's coming out the following December. There's nothing constructed. So we're at least, what, 2 years away? Or 3 years away?
We could be, yeah.
So my point is as much as, yes, it would be great, you don't want to put all your eggs in a basket. If you show your whole hand now, and then you go to do next year, it's going to be a disappointment. Because you're going to show everything. You understand what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you gotta hold stuff back. Because then you have to have something. You know? You want to shock people. And revealing exactly what they're doing is going to shock people. But you don't do it when the whole purpose is shock people over episode 9. You don't want it to be like a competition where the last thing that Disney wants is that people to say that the Game of Thrones thing is better than episode 9. Because then that's a goddamn disaster. You know? Because then the fans are split again. So you want to promote episode 9 as much as possible and then wait on that. I think. I mean, I could be wrong, though. You know? I mean, today it looked like they threw the kitchen sink out. I mean, it's like, oh, shit! Friggin' Loki! And Scarlet Witch and Vision and Falcon and friggin' and Monsters, Inc. and holy shit! $6.99, baby!
There's a case in point then. They threw all that at you, the kitchen sink with that side of things. Why can't they do it with, like the Game of Thrones people and stuff with the Star Wars?
Because when they threw too much Star Wars at us, Last Jedi, 6 months later, Solo, burned to the ground.
Yeah, I understand.
You got oversaturated. So they are so scared of oversaturation in the movies that they're willing to go quiet for a couple of years.
But isn't it the Game of Thrones Star Wars is a totally different kind of I'm going to say that because it is totally. It's a different kind of take on Star Wars altogether, completely. It's not like what we get now. This is more.
Yeah, but when you market a product, you got to be all in, and the team has got to be focused on the one thing. It's one thing to have 3 different Star Wars stuff. They're announcing a new streaming service.
Yeah.
So, of course, you want to throw everything at them for you to buy the streaming service for $6.99 a month.
Mm-hmm.
Because then we're like, wow, look what you get. Wow. It's a different thing entirely when you're doing the movies. Because the movies, they're going to learn, too. They're on top of each other. And Disney's movies are getting killed by Disney's movies. Dumbo got hurt. I'm sorry. They know this. They're not happy. Toy Story may be hurt. Okay? You don't put out, like if you have a big thing like Disney and you have to monitor all these different properties, the last thing you want is you haven't had a Toy Story movie out in years. And this is the last rodeo for Tom Hanks and Tim Allen, right?
Mm-hmm.
The last thing you want to do is anything that's going to interfere with the success of that product. But right now, we do have that problem. So, with Star Wars, with the fatigue, with the pissing off the fan base, with Solo coming out 6 months later, it would be wise not to announce another movie while Episode 9 didn't even appear yet.
But it's already known that
they know that the Game of Thrones guys are doing it. But,
yeah.
But here's the thing. All right. Here's the nightmare scenario, right? Let's say you're right. Let's say tomorrow they show the trailer for Episode 9.
Yeah.
Right after they have something for the Game of Thrones guys. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Con.
Yes.
What are you more interested in?
The Game of Thrones guys.
Thank you.
Yeah, but
Thank you. Thank you.
Yeah, but that's a valid point on his part because he's more of a Game of Thrones fan than he is of Star Wars fan. Star Wars thing.
All right, Philip.
Yeah.
You saw Last Jedi.
Yeah.
Okay. What are you more interested in?
I'm going to go with Connor with the Game of Thrones thing because it's a different.
See, thank you, dude.
Because
the last thing, listen, the last thing they want is that tomorrow. Do you imagine Star Wars hurting Star Wars? Do you imagine that for a second? Think about that. They spent a lot of money for Episode 9. They can't have Star Wars beat Star Wars.
Because we know what we know what we're gonna get with Star Wars with Episode 9. We've seen how it is with all the previous ones.
We think we know what we're
gonna get.
They're basically I didn't think that Mark Hamill was gonna drink breast milk and die and suck as Luke.
I know what you're saying there, but they're basically made in the same melting pot. Those particular Star Wars. The thing with the other Star Wars thing. It's a different kind of mold in a different melting pot.
I know that.
More interesting.
All right, I'm going to tell you this. Remember how they announced all the Star Wars movies every year?
Yeah.
If they did that again after Solo, I'd be surprised tomorrow. I'd be surprised. And you know what? You got to listen. It's a whole thing. They paid $4.5 billion, right, for Star Wars or whatever it was, right? And they want to make like 40 billion, 400 billion. You know what I'm saying? Right. But if it's not even 10 years you have it, and if you're wrecking the product already, you're going to have problems. So it's a thing where if everybody loves the news of the Game of Thrones Star Wars, and it's more of the talk about trending page than episode 9, it's a goddamn disaster. Because also J.J. Abrams wouldn't be happy with that. Because he's like, what about my movie? Why isn't my movie being promoted more? You have to understand it. This is a very, they do something the wrong move, they could destroy like Star Wars for a while. And that's it's marketing is a very important thing. I mean, you know, I'm just saying we've monitored it for years, right, Connor? The box office and the movies, and we try to analyze everything and predict everything. And you know, if everybody wants Game of Thrones and nobody wants episode 9,
yeah,
that's gonna be like.
Do you think that episode 9 is going to be a litmus test for the Star Wars thing, because it hasn't been doing too well? So this has to really, you know, wow people around again, really, isn't it?
Okay, before Last Jedi, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let me give you a story. When I was a kid, I waited online to see Star Wars, and it wasn't a thing you go in and you go out. You waited online, right?
Yeah.
When I was an adult, and after so long, they came out with special editions of Star Wars, Empire and Jedi, right?
Yes.
They altered it, right?
Mm-hmm.
In the 90s.
Yes, it did.
I waited online for 6 hours. 6 hours to see a special edition, right? Not just me. And I almost fought the damn, because I had to go to the bathroom before the movie started, you know, so it was like, whatever. When I saw The Crawl, I almost cried. Because I was like, I'm a huge, it was like my whole life when I was a kid, right? At every toy there was, whatever. After Last Jedi, wrecked me. Last Jedi wrecked me. Wrecked me. Totally. Where that 1,000,000,000% devotion and everything, it's down to 50%.
And that was down to what? And that was down to what?
50% now. Not even 100 billion, whatever. 50%. I'm like Endgame, Avengers. Star Wars is like, yes, but Avengers, Endgame, you know, my comic book aspect has overtaken the Star Wars right now. Because I saw Solo, and while it was cool, little things were big things to me, and I was annoyed by it. Retconning things and changing things. I was annoyed by it. So I as much as I want to see episode 9, I'm not as invested as I was after seeing Last Jedi. But like you, a refreshing change. You got the greatest team that worked on Game of Thrones doing Star Wars. Holy shit, right?
Exactly.
But that's the thing. As much as you want to promote that, that's not ready. You got to promote 9, though, man.
Yeah, I know. You can promote 9, but I just know that you're just going to get more of the same from what you got previously.
And then what do people say? What if they compare it then? And they say 9 sucks before it even comes out? You have a nightmare. Can you imagine going in the offices with Lucasfilm? And they're like, wow, they hate episode 9, but they want the Game of Thrones things. What do you do then? You got months before it's released. What do you do? What could you do to fix it?
I think that they've overstretched this Skywalker story too far already. I actually think that that the originals should have been the only films they told?
No, I wouldn't go that far. I would just say The Last Jedi sucked ass. I mean, Force Awakens, yes, it was sort of a redo of you know, the original Star Wars, A New Hope. But I liked it though. You know?
Even still though, with this sequel trilogy, we don't have a clear link between this and Return and the originals. I don't feel like
the biggest mistake was that they didn't get all of them on screen together in Force Awakens.
Because Rey's not a Skywalker, apparently.
Right.
Kylo's a Solo, but who cares?
Well, Kylo is technically a Skywalker because Leia is a Skywalker. Like,
yeah,
technically, because Anakin Skywalker, Darth Vader, it's like, technically, yeah, he is a Skywalker. Darth Vader's his grandfather. I mean, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, my thing is, I got to witness one of my heroes be horrible and suck ass and die. And do you know what that's like? Like, to just get that crushed for you? And now you got the newbies going around like with a mask on and shit, like whatever. It's like,
that's a good question, right? Do you feel invested in the newbies as you would have been with the old guy?
I am not as invested as I was with Darth Vader, Han Solo, Luke Skywalker, Princess Leia,
that's what I mean,
Mando Calrissian, Chewbacca, C-3PO, R2-D2, Boba Fett, like Jabba the Hutt. Like, no. Ewoks, well, no, let's hold the Ewoks. No, not the Ewoks. Jeez. No, I hated Ewoks. But I'm saying that Kylo Ren grew on me. Like, he was awesome. But the moment he took the mask off in Force Awakens, I'm like, shit. And then he started talking like his voice wasn't as deep. It wasn't. That's like when Darth Vader took the helmet off. And it was this bald old guy. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yes, it was.
It's like, oh shit. It's like Independence Day when you find out the freaking creatures are like little shits.
Inside the
big like, oh my God. Like, you can't put the mask back on, buddy. I mean, you can't. So the whole point is when he has the mask on, it's the mysterious thing, you know, what girl and all that shit. What are you saying? But then when he takes it off, his hair looks like it's like from a rock group in the 80s. That he's got like the thing on, like he's trying to be Vampire Masquerade, gothic, like 1800s, whatever bullshit. And he's like all debonair. First of all, someone who's struggling with stuff, he's got a lot of hairspray in there. Like, he's all well-to-do. Like, he didn't, like, do an ounce of work in his life. He got his nails done, whatever. So, like, I saw that shit. I'm like, fuck. Like, immediately. Hey, fuck.
Well, I don't know if I'm allowed to.
And then when she bitch slapped him in a Jedi duel with no fucking training, I'm like, fuck. What? And then when they sped up the Jedi training for the new generation, where it's like, 5 seconds of training and her powers will grow because the Force Awakens, I'm like, what kind of shit is that? So, like, as much as I like Force Awakens, there's some shit I don't like at all. Like, I didn't understand how we didn't get enough interaction between Princess Leia, Han Solo, and Rey together, not just split here and there. And when Han Solo dies, Chewbacca's not hugging. Little stuff like that means a lot. Like, he would hug Princess Leia. Like, J.J. Abrams is doing these movies, but it's like a robot doing the movies in a sense sometimes, because he doesn't realize the emotional thing of it. Like he's a goddamn robot. So it's like, dude, you don't have Chewbacca hug her? Oh yeah, I fucked up. Really? And it's like, oh shit, you didn't have Luke and Han and Leia together? No, I fucked up. It's like, no, dude. Get your head out of your ass and do it right. You haven't seen them on screen together in like 20, 30 years. Like, Jesus Christ. That's what everybody wants. It's like when I went to see the prequels, and before I even seen episode 1, I had it in my head that we're going to have Darth Vader in all 3. That they'll have a little thing with Anakin with a kid, and then they'll flash forward and Darth Vader, episode 1, 2, and 3, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then it didn't happen in 1. I'm like, shit. Then 2, I'm like, oh, it's happening. No, it didn't happen. When I saw Darth Vader for like fucking 15 seconds or like 20 seconds or whatever, and then the speech, it's like, pardon me, is she all right? It's like, in your anger, you killed her. And it's like, no! It's like, what the fuck am I looking at
that part
right now?
threw me, but that bit where he's screaming out, no, that threw me a bit.
Because he is a fan of Frankenstein. And if you watch the original Frankenstein, the biggest thing is when he breaks out of the table.
Yeah.
And I'm Frankenstein. So, of course, being a fanboy, he broke the rule and allowed his fanboy moments to be implemented into his Star Wars moments, which instead of doing something original, he copied and he ruined it. Just like he went back and he changed Jedi and he put all kinds of dialogue in there. I'm like, fuck, you don't get it. Like when Darth Vader is looking at the Emperor, killing his kid, right? He doesn't say a fucking thing. And that is the best thing ever because you don't know what the fuck he's thinking. You see him looking at his son suffering. You see him looking at the Emperor. You see him looking at his son. Then he's like, fuck it. And he grabs him and he throws him off the fucking thing, right?
Yeah.
That was cinematic genius perfection 100%. But then when you get people interfering with his vision and putting shit in his head, like, hey, George, he's talking to the Emperor and like Empire, and he doesn't say, hey, that's my kid. Hey, how is that possible? And then George is like, oh, shit, I need to change that. Just like in Jedi, he's like, oh, you know, like, don't you think as a father he should like be like, no and shit? And like, yeah, you're right. But the thing they don't understand is these are fucking Jedi Sith masters. The moment they know what you're doing, like the moment he said no, the Emperor would have stopped the electrical bolts, went over to his apprentice, which is Darth Vader. What the fuck are you doing? Or he would have blasted him. It doesn't make any fucking sense. And I don't care how much you're making like the Emperor's egomaniac. The Emperor foresaw the future. Okay?
Yeah.
So like he would know, like if he heard him say that, he's going to stop killing Luke Skywalker, and he's going to blast his apprentice. So, like, he said it so long, like, how could you not act? That's why it ruined the moment.
Mm-hmm.
What's up, Scott?
Right. What's the premise of 9? Are you allowed to say that? What's the premise of that story?
That's another thing. He's so wrapped up in the, oh, man, she's in love with Kylo Ren because she saw him without his shirt on. It's like, what?
Oh, God. That made no sense.
What are you talking about? You have a guy. You have a fucking guy, right? That is thinking of the mentality of the prince saving the princess in the castle. And, oh, thank you. But so he's making it like she's going to be wooed. Well, this was Rian Johnson. Wooed. His fucking shirt off. This is the guy that killed Han Solo. This is the guy that you cared about Han Solo. You should be hating this mother effer because he killed Han Solo. Forget about he's the son. You killed your father. You're not going to be in love with that. It isn't about looks. It's about personality too. It's
about SJW. We all.
But that's the thing that doesn't make any. And this fucking guy, the shit is like, oh, Kylo Ren is. What do you mean they're in love? What are you fucking talking about? He could be in love with her, but you don't have to be in love with him. What is she in love with? That he killed his father? I mean, come on. How is that going to work in a relationship? They can have kids together. Oh, I got to make sure the father doesn't kill the kid because he killed his father. It's like, Jesus. You know what I'm saying? If you see somebody like you're gonna date kicking a dog and shit, are you gonna marry that person? No. No, you're not. No, you're not. So don't even tell me she's pregnant, and don't even tell me she's gonna have a kid. Don't even tell me that, because that let me tell you something. If that happens, that would make her character suck ass. Yeah. And be a shit character that would insult women everywhere.
I thought she was going to get together with John Boyega's character, because
that's the thing. It's not even about that. It's how about we fucking take on the goddamn fucking First Order instead of I'm going to put my tongue in this person's mouth. Like that's not what we're thinking about. I want to see friggin' Snoke with a new Golden Girl robe and saying I'm back and using Jedi powers or whatever shit, Force abilities. He's still alive. I want to see a damn threat like you wouldn't believe. I want to see, Kylo Ren conflicted, sure. I want to see crazy shit going on. I don't want to see fucking this one loves this one love triangle shit.
This is not a love triangle type of setup.
I don't know what the fuck. Where are these people? And then they have the fucking names like Kylo. Shut the fuck up. Jesus. That's not what I want to see. Story. No, you want to see that? You want to see that? Then you should watch the porn versions of it. Honestly, because they did a Game of Thrones one. They just the Game of Bones.
God.
Oh shit, that's great.
Star Hump.
Yeah, fuck. Oh man, damn. Somebody put that shit on Facebook. I just saw the title. I'm like, oh shit, that's great. Jon Snow. They said it was. They say about winter. It's like winter is everywhere. Like meaning like whatever.
No.
I'm like, holy shit. Oh man, that's bad. Anyway, no, that's not what Star Wars is about. Not at all.
But you have high expectation for tomorrow, what they're going to show you tomorrow. So
I'm hopeful that he fixes it. But then again, I worry how he fixes things because, look at how he handles his own product, like Cloverfield. That's a goddamn mess.
J.J. Abrams is just shit now. I said this yesterday. The more famous he's got, the more shit he's got.
The thing I'm worrying about is I'm wondering if he has a short attention span. Because you could tell with his movies he has a short attention span. Like, when he lost the Twilight Zone, he was really depressed. Because he changed Cloverfield. That the whole thing was when he went to Japan with his kid, and he saw how popular Godzilla was. I think Chris was telling me the story.
Mm-hmm.
He's like, oh, Godzilla's still popular. I could do my own monster. And that was the point of Cloverfield. It's supposed to be a monster, not turning it into a Twilight Zone. Mm-hmm. When he lost the Twilight Zone, the ego must have been crushed so severe. And somebody must have told him, oh, you could turn Cloverfield into Twilight Zone. Don't worry about it. I could. And then it fucked everything up because then it's like, well, wait, what? What happened?
Oh.
What?
Do that.
Is it about a monster? Because look at how far he almost came, right? He was going gun-ho ahead. He was going to have Daisy Ridley. That she was going to be in Cloverfield 4, right? And the story behind that is that her husband dies or something and is in heaven, and then she dies, and they give her a choice to either stay in heaven or go back in time, which is a fucking Twilight Zone type of shit. And how do you tie that in with Cloverfield? He almost accomplished that. And then something happened. He changed his mind. We're doing a monster again. We're doing Cloverfield 2. Good for you. But we know that you were butthurt about Twilight Zone. But forget about turning Cloverfield into Twilight Zone. Forget about it. You should be happy you didn't get Twilight Zone. Because look at the shit that we got right now.
Yeah.
With Jordan Peele. That shit sucks. Damn. God. And M. Night Shyamalan should be happy he lost Tales of Crypt. Because he made a lot of money with the glass and everything else, you know? Am I boring you, Connor?
No.
Oh, okay, I thought you fell asleep. The other day we were in the castle, I called on you, like, you weren't even there. I was like, oh shit, he fell asleep. We bored him to death. Jesus. What's your expectations tomorrow about Star Wars 9?
I'm not expecting much.
Damn it. You don't expect anything? Like, really?
I like The Last Jedi, but
you really like The Last Jedi? Wow.
Yeah, but I'm just not expecting much. I trust Rian Johnson more than I trust JJ.
Oh, fuck that. Screw that. Screw that.
JJ is just sort of one of them directors that is too predictable. Because he's everywhere. You're so exposed to JJ Abrams. He's attached to everything. He's attached to every major franchise.
So, are you saying that he's a yes man? Like, in other words, if we go to J.J. Abrams and say, all right, we want you to reboot Teletubbies, like he would, just to be his name on it?
He doesn't bring an unpredictable sort of thing to an unpredictable
narrative.
A refreshingly new sort of spin to anything. He's just.
Well, was he good with Lost? Wasn't that his shit?
He was only on it for the first season, first two seasons. But look at how long that went on and how shit it got.
Yeah.
The finale is probably the most hated.
Yeah, because
TV episode of anything ever.
Because everybody said
Quantum Leap was pretty shit too.
If Lost ends the way they think it is, they're really going to be pissed, and it's exactly the way everybody thought it was going to be.
It was. What was the other shitty ones? Dexter was a shitty one. Quantum Leap. There was a lot of shitty finales. Honestly, there's a lot of shitty ones.
I just hope Game of Thrones doesn't end that way.
Oh God, please! I'd be so fucking upset.
Mm-hmm. I think they'll bring it. They'll bring the money to it. Game of Thrones. I think it's going to end well.
It's like hearing that theme when you watch. Dun, 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 dun. It's like I'm like just fucking glued.
I think the hardest thing to do is not to start something, not to continue something, but to end something.
Well, what's the name? The creator said why they ended now. He said they could have went on another season.
Yeah, but they don't want to overdo it, do they? So, to be honest,
is that really it, or did they feel like, hey, I don't think we want to pay them anymore because the contract's up?
No, they want to pay. They would keep paying them.
Yeah,
because they've given them more money to do this season. They've increased the budget.
Isn't it amazing that because Game of Thrones is ending, they are making like 5 shows in its place? Like, in other words, they can't have a show that just replaces Game of Thrones. So they have to create like 5 to 7 shows to hopefully add up to that. Like, I mean, they are literally, the amount of new shows they're going to have, they are just going crazy. We got Watchmen, Stephen Moffat's Time Travelers. They're going nuts. They're really making a lot of shit to try to get you wooed over.
Yeah.
So. And again, with the Disney streaming service, of course, I freaking always a fan of Scarlet Witch and the Vision. I have the Vision bust. I had Scarlet. Come on, I was always a fan. I'm just tired, but that's a cool title. What is it? Is it WandaVision?
Yeah, WandaVision.
Yeah, that's pretty funny. So, I just watched Scarlett Johansson having the hot sauce.
That's what I was just.
Yeah. She was great at that, though. How good was she with that, though? She was really good. You see the guys crying and shit. She was a trooper, man. So, Endgame, $3 billion.
That is optimistic.
Huh?
That's optimistic.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
$3 billion.
Wow.
3 billion.
What in its first opening weekend?
No, opening weekend. I would say. What didn't the early prediction say? 880 in 3 days.
80
I mean,
or 80.
I'm going to tell you right now, it will beat the world record for the fastest climb to $1 billion in history, and it will never be beaten.
I think 2.5 billion will be the cut.
So it still won't beat Avatar. Wow.
Yeah.
I don't know about that. I think it's going to crush Avatar. I think it's going to take Avatar and like face Avatar.
As long as it does that to Captain Marvel.
The only thing I hope is that when Avatar 2 comes out, it doesn't be like, like it's like see like some crazy ass $4 billion. Like, oh shit, people really miss the Smurfs. They grew up. No, well, yeah. Avatar. I saw the list: Avatar 2, Avatar 3, Avatar 4, Avatar 5.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel, Avatar 3. It's like, okay. Which he is. He is.
What, in Avatar 3? Blimey.
He's in one of the. He asked. He wanted it. Yeah, he's probably like, well, Groot, one more movie, maybe one more Fast and Furious. Any new franchise. Yeah. That's what that was. Need to make money for another 10 years. Sure. Oh, man. A lot of shit going on, right?
Gonna be a busy weekend. I know that.
Oh, it's gonna be podcast central. That's for sure. Holy shit. We will go well beyond the Everything Show 1900. Like, well beyond that. So, we didn't even talk about the Game of Thrones guy. Ian Glenn is Bruce Wayne. In
I was just about to say.
Do you know what? I was kind of shocked.
Thank you. That's what I was just about to say.
Yeah, I'm kind of surprised by that choice. I really am.
Well, he's not going to be suited up as Batman, right?
No, he's just going to be Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne, yeah.
Yeah, I can't see him as Batman. That I can't see.
You might actually get him in the suit.
I can't see
him. If we do, it'll be a rear shot.
See, when you get Batman, you got to have somebody that's Bruce Wayne and Batman. You can see. I can't see him as both. How old is he?
I don't know.
Well, he's old in the show, right?
Ian Glenn.
Connor, could you see him as Batman?
Who?
Ian Glenn.
Is an older Batman, he's playing because he's only supposed to be like a mentor role or something. I read.
Yeah.
He was born in 61. He's 57.
Ooh. All right. Okay, that's pushing it a little bit.
Yeah, I could see Ian Glenn as Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I was surprised about today? Charlie's Angels is a sequel, not a reboot.
Ooh.
It's a sequel to the TV show and a sequel to 1 and 2. And their thing is that the original Bosley was so well respected that I guess when he passed away, they made a whole security detail to the Angels called Bosley, where they have representatives of Bosley everywhere.
Bosley, Tom Bosley.
So we're gonna have Patrick Stewart as Bosley, and we're gonna have the woman there. Oh God, what the hell was her name?
I would have thought Patrick Stewart would have suited the bloke behind the phone, whatever his name was. I can't remember what his name was.
Oh yeah,
Charlie.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah, he would have.
Well, they got a new voice. They got a new voice for John Forsythe, right? They got a new voice because he died.
Yeah.
They got a new voice, they said. Oh, Elizabeth Banks. I'm sorry. I apologize, Elizabeth Banks. Yeah. She's headlining the whole thing.
Mm.
So, did you see a picture of them?
No, I haven't seen anything of that. Is that them?
Yeah.
Okay, one has to be a tomboy looking thing, don't they?
Yeah.
They always have to do that.
Like Drew Barrymore, they did.
Yeah.
Right? So, are you excited about that, Connor? No. Not Charlie's Angels, right? Kana.
Yeah.
Charlie's Angels.
What?
Are you sleeping?
No.
You're tired.
I just didn't hear what you said. What did you say?
What do you reckon of Charlie's Angels?
Charlie's Angels.
Well,
Are you?
No, fuck that. Kristen Stewart. What?
Oh, okay. Yeah. Ah! Oh, okay. You know what? We'll talk about it on here. Did the tabloids really fucking make up all that bullshit with the Doctor Who thing today?
What Doctor Who thing?
Fraser Hines.
I missed
I read that.
That was all bullshit, right? That was bullshit.
Sure. Really?
I don't.
That was bullshit.
Tell me what was the gist?
You know, you're fucking there.
No, I didn't even see it. I've not seen it. I've not seen it.
Come on, it was all over the place today. Everybody and their mother that was a Whovian was talking about it.
Yeah, but I haven't been paying attention, man.
He said that the new version is shit or something. Something along those lines.
Well,
Fraser Hines apparently not a fan of PC storylines in Doctor Who.
Who else said that, though? Someone else said that.
He said, among those accusing the BBC, he says, well, what did he say? He said, I'm old-fashioned. I don't want to know about Rosa Parks. Oh, shit.
Ooh.
Oh, shit, he went
that's a bit hard.
Wow. Oh, shit. I don't want to know about whether we've done this. We could have changed history, and Kennedy might not have been shot. I like bug-eyed monsters. Monsters of the week I want.
Ooh.
Okay.
Okay, that is a bit.
Well, that Rosa Parks comment is not. We're not happy about that, I'm sure. But that wasn't that bullshit though, or no? Didn't he say something, but not that? I thought it was. There's no way he said that. No way. He wouldn't. First of all, he would never bash his paycheck. I mean,
no.
Isn't he still doing stuff for Big Finish and stuff?
Yes, he is.
He is not going to bash Doctor Who. What are they, insane? They're insane. There's no way. Don't tell me that, Philip. There's no way.
I can't see him.
No way he's doing that. No way.
He must have been caught drunk when he said that.
I don't believe it. I think that's fake news. Can't be. Find out, Philip.
I'll
that's
ring
bullshit.
tomorrow.
It's got to be bullshit. Get back to
out.
me, man. Get back to me. I think that's bullshit. Listen, common sense, right? He's doing Big Finish.
Mm-hmm.
Like, Doctor Who's the greatest thing ever, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh yeah, the new stuff sucks." I doubt it. I doubt it.
But the point is, he weren't the first one to say that, though. Someone else from the classic era said the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't think Anne Welks, right? Oh wait, did she say that? No, she didn't say that. She said that she watched it. She couldn't get past the first 5 minutes. She loves Jodie Whittaker. Has nothing to do with her, but this is not her Doctor Who. That's all she said. She didn't say, like, she didn't go into detail. She just said it wasn't her Doctor Who.
Oh, here it is. Let's have a look at this.
So.
That's the story.
That's the article. Oh, so this is the article. Okay, let's have a look at this article.
We have Philip Archer looking over the documentation of what happened today.
Jamie, between 1966 and 69, said the show has lost its way under new boss Chris Chibnall.
Wow, he just mentioned him by name? Holy shit.
Yeah, he did.
He did.
Well, then you can't get away from that. Chibnall sucks! It's like, what? Oh, shit. See, okay, voice from beyond. You guys. I'm going to look at the comment section. Oh, stop blowing up my phone. Let me see. I'm going to read your comments. All right, peeps. I didn't think he did say that, Jacob. I was defending him, bro.
He said, I'm old-fashioned, like what you just said. I don't want to know
he
about
probably just says, I'm old-fashioned. I like bug-eyed monsters. Not
yeah,
they
threw the shit in just to make it a bit more.
They put some fluff in there to make it a little interesting, a little fluff. They added some shrimp on the barbie there. Right, Jacob?
Yeah, what Chibnall tries to do to impress people with the new Doctor Who series. Yeah,
they added some shit. Oh, thank you, YouTube, for telling me that my video is approved and is suitable for advertisers after you secretly blocked it, whatever. I know, Jake. Where are you, man? What are you talking about? Oh, I didn't watch his cast. All right, come in. Come in. You're allowed to come in. Be nice. This is like Police Academy lately. We're letting everybody in. What? Jesus. It's like the Avengers. Made Blade Avenger, Punisher, Conan the Barbarian.
So
is there any limits?
Jodie Whittaker Doctor, we're okay.
Is there any limits? We don't just have a revolving door here.
Okay, so this Disney Plus thing, what do they call it? So that's going to be $6.99 November something. Yeah,
it's going to be something you're paying for, Phil.
That's all right. I can afford it.
You're gonna. I didn't say you couldn't.
I am Black Hospital. We're very poor. I'm only joking.
You're not poor, my ass. My ass.
Well, your ass might be poor, but I'm not. Yeah.
How do you know my ass is poor?
Wow.
Hey, stop thinking about that, Philip. What's up, Daniel?
Hi. What's up,
Daniel? What's going
on?
Don't spoil Star Trek Discovery for me because I haven't watched it yet. So
yeah, dude, don't spoil shit.
No, I'm not spoiling anything. I'm just, no.
Dude, are you alright about the Picard show, man? Dude, you're right.
Yeah.
Dude, you're right after what I heard. You're right.
What?
There was some not happy people about the, angry people on the thing, the meetings with Picard, and people are not happy, and there's fighting.
Oh yeah. Well, that's
dude. What happened? It might be over, man. Might be over.
I know. That's just bullshit.
Dude, it might not be Picard. Might be
that's
done.
Just bullshit.
Oh, is that what I heard? I heard about that. There's eruptions going on.
Did somebody throw something? People are angry.
No. It's a bunch of haters out there. That
haters. Haters. I heard that it's CBS and like Paramount and everybody in the ring. And somebody said something they didn't like what Picard was becoming. Like, what's happening?
Who said that? Who said that?
I'm asking you. You're freaking Star Trek Dan. You're Star Trek Dan, bro.
No, I know. Just a bunch of haters.
You're the hot topic.
I can't mention names, man. You told me I can't mention.
That's right. Names. Yes, we got to be very respectful.
But I can write. I can if you check your 1 second, hold on. If you check your thingy. Google Plus, maybe
my thingy. This one's talking about my butt. Now you're talking about thingies. What is this?
I'm going out here with MC-17.
This guy was using a cheese grater on his nails before.
Whoa. Fuck off!
You missed it, bro. You missed it. It's like Godzilla if he took a break. It's like whatever. It was crazy. I don't want you to choke, dude. I know I'm funny, but jeez. Daniel.
Oh, Jacob wants me to tell you.
What? Daniel. Yeah. You're wearing blue, Daniel.
Oh, yeah? Yeah, I'm wearing blue.
Yeah, man. What did Jake? Jake could come in.
Oh, yeah? Oh, wait.
I gave him the link.
Oh, he can't come in because he's sick. He's got a cold.
He's sick?
Yeah. He told me, and he got a cold. And I'm like, how can you get a cold in Australia? It's so
the one time I invite you, bro. They ask me all the time.
Yeah, how do you get a cold in Australia? It's so hot, especially with global warming, man.
Ask him. I don't know.
No, I know. He keeps on saying, yeah, you can get a cold in Australia. I'm like, okay, sure.
Yeah, you can. It's nothing to do with the temperature.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So yeah, so yeah.
So you excited about the episode 9 trailer tomorrow? Teaser trailer?
Well, it hasn't come out yet?
Tomorrow, man.
Tomorrow,
bro. Like, stop everything. What?
For what?
Dude.
Star Wars, the latest Star Wars trailer.
Oh, my God.
Tomorrow.
Are you serious? Are you serious?
No, we're just yanking your chain. Of course.
Lose your shit. Bro.
Yeah. This is going to be great.
that Tommy Hilfiger shirt?
I didn't even know. I didn't know until you told me.
Is that a Tommy Hilfiger shirt?
How can you fool that? Oh, never mind.
No, it's
just it's a Tommy Hilfiger.
It's a Tommy Hilfiger shirt.
Yeah.
Oh shit! You're getting up in there, man. Damn. Nice.
Yeah.
Oh gosh.
Oh yeah. Me and Jacob, we just watched Doctor Who: The Twin Dilemma. You know the Twin Dilemma with Colin Baker?
That's great.
Yeah, I mean, he invited me, and we watched together.
Yeah.
Wait.
Are you all right? Are you all right from the experience? Or
Yeah, it's okay. Wait, is that
okay?
Is that Future Earth in the Twin Dilemma? Is that the Future Earth?
No.
Oh, I'm trying to think.
I don't believe it is. No. It's past the Twin Dilemma. It's supposed to be 1950 something, if I remember right.
What?
What?
Yeah, because they were supposed to be heading. He was talking about Colin Baker's.
No, aren't they on the Alien?
McCoy's Twin Dilemma.
That's the best McCoy. It's Colin Baker.
That's Colin Baker. Yeah, this first.
They're on the alien planet. The twins, the freaking mathematics, right? They're in sync and shit.
The Silvestri twins, or whatever they call themselves.
Yeah, I'm thinking
whatever the frig they are.
I'm thinking of Spider-Man.
Mestor.
I haven't seen that episode in
Mestor.
So long. Jeez, what made you decide to watch that?
Well, he was watching it and he invited me, so I watched it with him.
Did you guys throw hate on Colin Baker?
No, we didn't.
You didn't? No. All right. You there, Connor? Connor's sleeping, right?
Connor! Wakey.
Daniel, when you got it, man, the trailer, you were so excited you went out and bought a new shirt.
I use my old shirt, but
that's a cool shirt, bro.
Wait. Tomorrow is what? Star Wars Celebration tomorrow starting?
Yeah.
Yep.
Oh, cool.
Cool, man. So you're gonna have some podcasts.
I think episode 9 can get a video game. Every movie used to have a video game attached to it.
Really?
It's more than likely.
Really?
At one point in time, there was.
Really?
Yeah, I remember that.
I laugh because you weren't even born when I was playing my Atari 2600 and different stuff.
I know, but yeah. So right. I don't know if
wait, when I worked in a toy store in 1992, you weren't even born, right? Or you were?
1992?
Yeah.
Oh, when I was 5 years old, you were working in your toy store.
I was playing Super Star Wars when you were 5.
Yeah.
Probably. Yeah.
Oh, that's a hard game, man. Believe me, I've been playing it. It's so hard. I can't even get by the first level. It's so hard.
I have a lot of Star Wars games, that's for sure.
I tried to look for the cheat code for invincibility, and I can't find it. Well, yeah, I guess they give you it, but it doesn't.
You got a PlayStation 4 yet?
Not yet.
Oh man, dude. I know. All right, one day.
But I'm thinking okay, PS5 is going to be its own thing, right? And it's going to have Grand Theft Auto 5 on it, or 6. So I don't know. I mean, GTA. PS4 doesn't have won't get GTA 6, so maybe I should wait for a PS5. I don't know. Man, it's hard.
Oh, you're probably sick, Jacob, because didn't you just come back from your trip? That's why you're sick. Yeah. Get better, Jacob. Feel better, bro. Oh, I heard. I know who you're talking about, Daniel. Yeah, I don't believe everything either.
I mean, all these people do. I mean, if you go to your
I know.
Yeah, these people.
They have like 27 videos in a day bashing Discovery or.
I mean, all they do is hate and hate and hate, and it's getting exhausting. I mean, it's not just me. It's not just me. Many other YouTubers say that. This hate, this level of hate, is exhausting.
You got to go to them like, don't be hating.
I mean, how can you hate and hate and hate and hate everything all the time?
Have you ever seen the Whovian Community?
Oh!
Wait,
wow.
Joe,
I'm going to be in that chat room all night long. Talking about the Matrix Law.
Yeah.
Like, what is Matrix Lord eating? That fat. No. All day long. Chat. 8. They don't appreciate Matrix Lord. No, that's the song. Oh shit. That's gonna be a meme tomorrow on Who Wars.
Yeah. I mean, no, these guys are disgusting. I mean, the level of hate they generate is disgusting. I mean, I called them out on it. I called them out on these. I said, "Hey guys, stop hating, man. I mean, all you do is hate and hate."
What they say?
And they're like, "Oh, we're allowed. We're allowed." Yeah, you're allowed, but come on, you don't have to be like that. You're being, you're being dickheads. Come on, and
yeah.
And anyways, one of their fans, you know who I'm talking about, right?
The chick. What's her
no,
name?
I mean, look at your Google Plus. Look what I wrote.
There is no. Okay, wait a minute. Is Google Plus only allowed in Canada? Because we don't have Google Plus anymore.
What do you have?
Google Plus is like a dinosaur.
It's gone. That whole thing.
Dude, it's gone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Google Plus.
So what do
you have? What do I have?
Yeah.
What don't I?
Yeah. When I message.
All right. How about this? I'm gonna message.
All right. I'll write it here.
Wait, you have a Hangout you send me messages on. Like right now, you're sending me messages on Hangout.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Can you read it? Can you read what I sent you?
Oh, I see it. Yeah.
Blah blah has been saying shit.
Yeah.
Okay. So these assholes. Okay. One of their fans dissed me.
Oh no!
One of their fans dissed me. And you know what? You know what they did?
What do they do to some bitches?
No, please tell us.
One of their fans called me like an idiot or something.
No.
And you know what they did? They put a like and a heart next to their comment.
Oh shit! That's serious. That's like a commitment.
Whoa.
They were committed to hating on you.
I mean, come on, man. That is one of the most hateful things you can ever do. If someone is dissing someone else.
Right. If you bash somebody and you put a heart next to it, that means you love to hate it.
Oh, yeah. You want to...
Oh, there's music in the background. Oh, who's that?
Oh, sorry.
So I'm just like, you know, I don't know. I mean, just these guys, man. These haters, man, they better not run into me on a dark alley. I'll tell you that.
Holy shit. Whoa, who's playing stuff in the background, man? Jesus, Philip. Mute your ass. God, Philip, you want me to get copyright strikes? Damn, bro.
I didn't hear anything.
I heard everything.
I didn't hear nothing.
Damn.
What did you hear?
I'm going to tell you, and then I'm going to...
Is that a Cyberman on your shirt?
It's fine.
It's fine until the BBC contact me, bro.
The BBC. The two
want
to make money.
So, listen, Daniel, you know what you got to do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
whoa! What the fuck, dude? Holy shit! Get out of here. Thank you very much. Take care. Bye for now.